What's up on this? What's up? What's your thoughts on Cam Johnson?
Well, me personally, bro, like I'm all right if he stays. I'm all right if he goes. All I'm asking for is a replacement. I'm not asking for
Thank you. Thank you.
that's all I'm asking for is a replacement. But
Yeah.
the replacement is not going to come in a direct trade. The replacement is going to come in a draft. If Cam Johnson is traded, I personally believe that Ace Bailey is the replacement. If Cam Johnson
Ah.
stays, and the reason why I
Nah,
think
bro.
time out. Hold up before y'all start snapping. LM, bro, who was the starting center, bro? For the Spurs when they was 8-3. Jakob, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah,
Who was
yeah.
the starting center the very next year?
You got a point. You got a point.
Thank you. So,
I give,
okay,
I
so
give
so
it.
I'm
You
so
got a
I know
point.
so I know I ain't tripping, bro. Like, listen, if Cam Johnson goes, his replacement is going to be Ace Bailey. If he stays, I'm cool with us getting Dylan Harper. I'm all right with that. That's fine. So,
I
like,
Yo,
got
listen,
yo, bro.
concerns on Ace Bailey, man. I don't
Oh,
know.
here
you
we
can have
go.
the
Yo,
concerns
Gary, I
all you
told you,
want.
Gary.
You can have the concerns all you want. He 19 years old, but I'll continue by saying this. For all y'all Nets
Hey,
fans,
he's
hold
18
on.
years old.
Exactly.
And
18
For
when
actually.
when
and for
training
all
camp opens
yeah,
next year, he'll still be 18.
and he'll still be 18 years old. And before I pass the mic, for all y'all Nets fans on Twitter thinking that we gonna play three plus rookies in the starting lineup for an 82 game season, man, and y'all gotta get this AJ DeBonsa shit out of y'all head. Get it out now, bro.
All right,
I'm
Billy,
Why?
telling
I'll
you.
be. All right,
Why?
I understand how good it looks, bro. I understand how sweet it looks, bro. But trust me, listen. We don't even know how to tank properly right now, and y'all talking AJ DeBonsa next year.
It's because
This
we
shit
have
is
vets.
ridiculous.
Yo,
let
yo,
me
It's
get
Leaf.
because
Let
we
me
have
say this to
vets.
you,
I'm
Leaf.
really.
I haven't heard from LBL on this.
Hey,
We're
yo,
not
LBL,
gonna have
hey, yo,
Cam
that
Leaf.
next
Let me
Johnson
year.
say this to you, Leaf.
is he beat?
Yo, Leaf. I want to say this one thing, and
Hang
Gary,
on.
yo, if Ace Bailey, right, is the Nets' future, Leaf. If that's the ceiling, that's nasty work, bro.
That's
Oh
If
not the
that
God,
no.
is the
That's
Thank
not
you.
the
ceiling,
what
ceiling.
that's
man?
That's
nasty.
not
Guys,
no.
stop it
That's
with
not
that
no.
Nah,
already.
y'all
Nah,
just be
I
you
didn't
pulling
know
out
say
it's
I
ass
didn't
cool
say
shit.
I
when
didn't say
Gary
that was the
goes. It's
ceiling.
Guys,
cool
I
one
when
at
didn't
a
say
time.
Gary
that
One at a
was
goes.
time. LBL,
I didn't say that
LBL,
was the ceiling. That's the piece,
LBL,
bro. But that
LBL.
AJ DeBonsa shit, bro. Like, your people got to get realistic.
Why
Everybody,
not?
people keep looking for us to tank right off the rip.
We
Like,
tanking off the rip.
as soon as we flip a team, bro, and then we get younger, y'all looking for us to dig deeper in another tank and didn't get the first.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
need two.
All
LBL,
right, let's
Hold
get
on, let
LBL.
LBL
LBL go.
involved.
Let
Let's get
Guys,
LBL
guys,
go.
LBL
Let
I'm gonna
involved.
LBL
ask this.
go.
Guys, one at a time. LBL. I want your thoughts on Cam Johnson. Has he played his last few games with the Nets here? He's being held out. Is Cam Johnson's time done here? Is he about to get dealt?
Well, you asked a similar question yesterday, and then we figured
What's
out
up, LBL?
what's up. We have about 10 games left or something, right?
Yeah.
Till
Is
the
he going to be out sooner than
deadline.
that?
And I just say I would just play him. I would just play him strategically. If you're showcasing him to some particular team, then you can play him a little. But other than that, hold him out. We want losses. Because when I last checked this morning, it looked like we were 4 games. We were 4 games out of the second spot. So I'm like, you got to lose as many games as possible. If Cam Johnson's shooting helps us win, then he needs to sit on the bench, make up any kind of excuse, and that's where I'm at. And hopefully he'll get dealt. But
Yeah, y'all guys act like LeBron
but
James is in
also
this draft, man.
but
You
That's
don't
funny.
also
watch college ball, BK. We're all convinced.
but
We get it.
also the other
Yo,
thing that I
LBL,
wanted to
let me ask you
say,
a question,
the other thing
LBL.
I
I
wanted to say
understand.
about Cam Johnson is that he helps us win. But one of the other things I wanted to say is we got to get bad. We got to get worse. And that's what I'm saying. If it takes him,
Yo,
and
LBL, let me
also
ask
we
you a
have to
question,
think,
bro.
if we don't get the deal that we want right away, those other teams like OKC, as I said yesterday, they're not really panicking. They don't have to. They're not desperate to get them. Houston is not desperate to
I
get
want
him.
to ask this
So if
question.
we
I don't
don't
want to
get
go
our
around the
best,
panel, but I
if
want
we
to start
don't
with
get
you,
our best
LBL.
thing, I'd still want him gone though.
I want to
still
start
want
with
him
you. I
gone.
want to ask a follow-up question, right? Because we're talking about Cam Whitmore and Topic. We haven't seen Topic yet at an NBA level. So let's just say Cam Whitmore, for instance.
Yeah.
Who fits the time frame, the rebuild? Who's a better fit right now for the Brooklyn Nets? Cam Johnson or Cam Whitmore?
Definitely Cam Whitmore. And Cam Whitmore, I'm going to be honest with you. To me, he's a better player than Cam Johnson.
Thank
Period.
you.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Stop it. You see, bro, like y'all just be saying anything, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
So then you
Bro,
take
man,
Cam
we got
Johnson
it.
on the
We
Knicks.
got it.
You take
We
him
got
on the
it.
Knicks then.
Bro, Cam
Yeah,
Johnson has been doing this Cam Johnson has been doing this at an elite level for the last 6 years. Made it to a
Elite?
No, he
championship.
hasn't. That's bullshit.
Elite?
Cap, that's BS. That's BS.
Let him
Yes.
answer. Let him answer. Let him answer.
Bro, let me finish. He's been
Nah.
doing this at an elite level. He's a high-level role player. He's been to a finals. So to sit here and to say Cam Whitmore, somebody that played a little bit of time, had to get sent back to the G League, John, to develop and come back up, is better than Cam Johnson. You guys don't know basketball, and you say
But you got
anything.
to say
He's a
why he
better
got sent back.
defender.
This is
No
wild.
sense, bro.
He just lied
Hold
about
on,
Cam
hold on,
Johnson's
Nigga, that's
career,
hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on.
It makes
Everybody got to
sense.
What makes,
focus on why he got
guys.
shipped back to the G
Hold
League,
on,
bro.
hold on. What makes
I
Cam
just
Johnson
told
so
you, Leaf, he got
valuable?
shipped back to the
No,
G
you
League because he had
didn't
to develop.
focus on how good Houston is,
Go ahead,
bro.
Leave. Go ahead. I'm going around here. I want to hear
Nobody,
your
no,
Leave.
everybody got to dig deep when it comes to these situations.
Go ahead, Leave.
Cam Johnson was told to step up in that sunset, and he didn't. He was only averaging like 5 or 6 points the entire fucking playoffs. That's
Thank
number
you.
one, bro. He ain't no high level playoff performer. Get that out of your
I said
mind.
he's a high
Number
level
two,
role player. I said he's a
two.
high level role player. That's what I said. I didn't say. I said he's a high level role player, Leaf. So
not
High
though.
level
speak what I said.
role player
Yes,
at the age of
yes.
29, bro. And guess what? If you think that
Cam
nigga gonna
Whitmore
keep
ain't no
shooting the way
fucking
that he's shooting,
Hold on, bro. Cam
if
Whitmore
you
not
think
no
that nigga gonna
superstar,
keep
bro.
shooting the way he's shooting, bro, right now, bro,
Hold on.
and
Hold
at
on. What
31,
makes
bro,
Cam
you are
Whitmore is
fooling
not no
yourself.
superstar,
hold
bro.
on, guys. Hold on. Let me end the argument right here, man.
How do you know
What
that?
makes Cam Johnson better
Crazy.
than Cam Whitmore is the ability to play off the basketball. All right?
Yo, that's
Cam Whitmore can shoot, BK.
Cam Whitmore
Not
can
like
play
Cam,
off the
he
but can
can't
he
Can't,
shoot
come
can't,
like
off
Cam
screen?
Johnson. Cam Whitmore
Yeah.
can't shoot
Come on,
like Cam
screen.
Johnson. Yo,
We
y'all
are in.
be
Hold up,
goofy.
BK. We
All
are
right,
in a youth movement, bro.
guys.
Cam
Jamal
Johnson
said,
and Claxton
Yo,
gotta go.
what?
all right,
Nah,
everyone
Cam,
chill.
I'm not getting rid of shooters. I'm not getting rid of shooters like that. Sorry.
And Whitmore can create better for himself than Cam Johnson.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Alan.
but
We
Cam
can't say
Johnson
that.
can
We
play.
can't say
Cam
that.
Johnson can play
We
off the
can't say that.
basketball better.
Yo,
What?
bro,
Jeez.
for
Guys,
a
everybody,
person to
just
be in the league for 2 years and he's instantly better than an 8-year pro is crazy.
hang
Yeah,
That's
on.
why
because
when
I
someone
had
got
Paolo been in the league for 3 years. Is he better than Cam Johnson?
Go ahead, Alan. Let me put the question to you. Go ahead.
Like, I don't know. Like at this point, like I get it. Like Cam Johnson to me is not. He's not trash. Like I'm not gonna sit here and trash him. Like he's a very valuable vet. But at this time and age, like Leaf just said, the Nets are pursuing a youth movement. We're not in. If y'all was talking about adding Cam Johnson to that Kyrie, Katie, and Harden team, then yeah, keep him. But like realistically, we're entering a different stage of phase with this Nets team. He doesn't fit the
I
timeline.
agree with that, bro. I agree with that. I'm just saying, if you don't get accurate compensation for Cam Johnson, I'm not trading him. So whether that means
No, I
I
agree
want
with
him off
that.
the team or not, bro, if I don't get what I want. So for example, right, if I'm Golden State,
let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Right, you say if you don't
Let's
get
go.
fair compensation, don't trade him. I agree. Not every deal is a good deal. I agree. So what do you
Right.
think is fair compensation for what do you think he's worth in the free market? Like what to the Nets?
all right, so I'm gonna give you a prime example. If they revisit the Golden State deal, give me Kevon Looney and give me Jonathan Kuminga. I'll do that. I rather Kevon Looney over Wiggins only because Kevon Looney's a rebound machine. He's not that, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody who you could just get rid of in the off season. But I want Jonathan Kuminga. I need Jonathan Kuminga. If we
They're
doing
not giving us
Houston,
both.
if we do Houston, I need like Cam Whitmore and give me a Torrey Easton. I would take some shit like that. But you ain't about to give me like some dog donkey dude off the fucking bench and be like, yo, here, take that in a couple of seconds. I'm not doing that. So that shit John was talking with the Dorian Finney-Smith, bro, I'm not taking no Dorian Finney-Smith deal, 2 second-round picks and just
That's
a
because
garbage
they
player.
waited too long to trade. Oh, Harlem.
not
That's because
doing
they
that.
waited too long to trade him. He was
They
worth
traded
a first round pick a year and a half
He was
ago.
not. No, he
Yo,
was not.
What do you mean?
Yes, he
All right,
was.
BK
guys,
went to
guys, guys,
report.
No, he
guys,
Yo,
was
can I
guys.
not,
take the wait, Kevin,
Johnson.
1 second. BK went up to Harlem. Don't know basketball. At the end of the day,
Oh,
Cam Johnson
hold
had
on.
solid 3 months.
All
He
right,
had
guys,
3 good months.
John, guys, just chill out for 1 second. Just chill. All right, let me get the pod because I want Pod's thoughts on this. I'm gonna get to Jamal. I want everyone to go around here.
Yo, Jamal, what's good, bro?
Who fits the Nets better right now? Who's a better fit for the Nets, considering salary, skill set, age? Cam Whitmore or Cam Johnson? Who's a better fit for the Brooklyn Nets right now?
I don't understand why like this is such a hard thing for all Nets fans to understand. You want the young athletic legs. You're not taking
100%.
a 30-year-old. Like
They have to be skilled, man.
you'll get skilled guys along the way.
Keon Johnson, listen, Keon Johnson has young athletic legs too, right?
But he can't play. Like what?
All right, that's my point.
Everything is extremes with you, BK. Like
There's
don't
a
make no
huge
sense.
difference between
It's not
Keon Johnson
extreme.
and
This is
Cam
how it is,
Whitmore.
man.
No, it's not. Like
Yes, it
like
is.
you don't. He's
You
gonna
high
be
on your emotions.
31.
That's the
You
problem.
You could find like journeyman 3-point shooters.
It's not that easy. Everybody.
plenty
Oh
of
my
3D
God,
guys.
man.
It's not that hard. You can go get
It's
Landry
not that
Shamet.
hard,
He can be
BK. What are
great.
you
It's not
talking
that hard
about?
to find shooters in
When
today's
you trade
NBA.
away Cam Johnson, you still
Hey, yo,
have
Pod.
Clowney. You still
There's
have
plenty of
Clowney.
you
And let
got
me finish saying what I'm saying. You
We
still
could
have
bring in
Clowney.
Steve
You still
Novak.
have Cam
You
Thomas.
could bring in Steve
Cam
Novak.
Thomas is one of the best catch and shoot 3-point shooters. So you
Yo,
still have
Pod,
But
built.
listen.
the reality is this situation is that you bring in the veterans.
Knuckle
You
is
bring in
Cam
the
Johnson in this
veterans.
draft.
You bring in the veterans last.
Exactly.
Houston did it,
Exactly.
bruh.
Last.
Houston did it, bruh. San Antonio did it after they got Wemby, bruh. And whatchamacallit,
Players got to
they are
be.
doing
They
it, bruh.
got to have those players in the draft. There's not going to be a
There's
winning
a player in the
Yeah,
draft
no,
right now that's
I
Cam Johnson,
understand that,
BK.
but hold up, BK. We got to finish with the drafting first. That's
Exactly.
what this is. We have to finish with the drafting process first. These
Yo,
niggas
Lee,
got to go.
Thank you.
Foundation
Yo,
is
Lee,
They go
Let me
once
get.
they
Let,
yeah,
let me
but look
get
at every
Jamal.
rookie there was. You could go back to Wemby. You hold on, wait. You could go back to Wemby. You could go back to Kay Cunningham. All of them niggas for their first 1 or 2 seasons did not have vets on the team. The Detroit Pistons are just now getting vets. That's why they're
Yep.
winning.
Yo, Lee, let me ask you
They
a
had to
question,
get their
Lee.
rookies first.
Guys. One
gotta
mic.
set
One
your
mic.
Hey, yo, Lee,
foundation.
let me ask you a
One mic.
question, Lee. I want to ask you a question, Lee.
No,
You
hang
personally,
on.
right?
Hang on. I want to get Jamal because I have not heard from Jamal at all. Jamal,
All right.
go ahead. Jamal, what? Cam Whitmore, Cam Johnson, who fits the Nets' needs better right now?
That's a hard one because at the end of the day, we tanking. So of course we gonna say Cam Whitmore. But if we talk about trying to win in the future, I think Cam Johnson.
There you go, Jamal.
Absolutely.
There you go.
So what's your plan? So we
What's
got
his
2 years
timeline?
left on this.
Yeah.
We got 2 years left on Cam Johnson's deal, and I'll let you go. I'll let you answer too, BK. We got 2 years left on Cam Johnson's deal. Cam Johnson's 30 years old. Cam Whitmore's 20 years old.
Hey, yo, fellas, can y'all all take a break and like the joint? Hit the
I
like
appreciate
button.
that.
I'm
Appreciate it. Everyone
shocked. I
smash
just
the
went
like.
over there to hit the like button. I'm the only one. Come on,
Gary,
fellas.
I got a question, Gary.
Hit the like
And
button.
I'm gonna go back to mute. Are we going into a full rebuild or are we doing a partial rebuild?
To me, it's a partial rebuild because you're looking to not win a title next year, but you're looking to compete next year, right? Like we're not
Yeah,
sitting down.
but the thing about the
Gary,
veterans
I don't even
is
think
that
you're
you
looking to
don't waste.
compete next year
The
either.
thing about the veterans, you don't waste their
Hold on,
time,
Lee.
bro.
Let me say this though. So his point that he making, right? So Gary, what Jamal is saying is proves what we're telling y'all. If it's a partial rebuild, this is why you don't get rid of Cam Johnson because he's a vet that's
It's
still
not
going to
a
help you
partial
win.
It's not a
going forward.
partial rebuild.
It's
He's
not.
not
It's
a
not.
third star option. I don't know what the
how do
problem
we
is.
know
He had
it's not
3
a
good
partial?
months.
How
He
do
had
we
3
know
good
it's not a
months.
partial
Come on.
rebuild though? But how do we know it's not a partial rebuild though? How
It's
do you
not
know
because
that?
they traded to
Because
get their 26th pick back.
Let me explain what I mean by that. Is that like the Nets are not going to tank again next year. The next year,
Yes, yes,
we
they are,
are.
Gary.
Yes, we
I
They
are.
are
disagree
Yes, we
100%
are.
tanking
That's
next
where we
year.
disagree.
That's
I
what I'm
think they're
saying.
going to
Hey,
use
yo,
their
Gary, I
draft picks.
disagree
And
too, bro.
okay,
I disagree
Why,
too,
then,
Gary. They not
if you don't
trying to
tank,
just
you don't get your
had
you don't
that.
get your 2026 back,
Every team
2026
that
pick
had
back.
that young rookie still had losing seasons. When you look at Durant,
Right.
when you look at Wemby, all of these guys, they
So
still
if the Nets
LeBron.
is gonna tank next
They're
year,
going to have
LBL, right?
3 rookie
If they
starters
so
starters
LBL,
next
if they're
year.
gonna tank next year,
you
then
could
y'all
have a
might as well
rookie
do
of
what
the
BK.
year.
Hold on, LBL. If they're gonna tank next year, y'all should do what BK been saying all along. Then you might as well try to get AJ DeBonster. You might as well pass on this
That
draft
you
and
That's
go
who
for
we're
don't
AJ.
trying to
don't pass
get.
on
No,
That's
this
on
no,
draft.
this
hold
That's our
on.
draft.
game
What?
There's
plan.
no
What?
reason why
That's
pass
crazy.
on
Why
this
This
do you
draft?
is
pass
What
on the
wild.
draft? That
to
doesn't
do
What do
make
you
sense.
Wild.
mean?
This
Why
draft
pass
is
on
what
this
does
not
that
that.
draft?
serve?
Yo,
What
This
purpose
is
does
Pod,
not
that
AJ,
starting to
serve?
watch college
hold
basketball,
on.
guys.
Yo, AJ
yo,
DeBosa and Kevin Booz is better than everybody in this
But
draft.
Stop,
you
stop,
need to
stop,
So
blue
watch.
chip.
You
Stop,
need to
stop
everybody,
it.
watch.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop the madness.
everybody.
Stop the madness.
It's
He's
not
not lying, bro.
guys. BK, is there any third grader you want to tank for 5 years, 10 years from now? What are we talking about? You want to draft 11th graders? Like, guys, just chill. Like, we have a draft class in front of us. We have 4 first round picks and
No,
another
but
2
Gary,
second round picks.
but
Gary,
Gary, you gotta
Yo,
understand.
Sean Mark's vision
Understand
is
what BK is saying.
2025 and 2026. That is his
Correct.
vision. There
so
is no
LM.
besides those 2 years.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on, let me finish. Let me finish.
When
His
go
have
ahead.
you
first,
seen
his
Jamal? When have you seen Sean Marks be patient and not go star hunting? It's what he does.
The first
And that's
2
what I'm
years,
saying, Gary.
the
If we
first
doing
2
a full
years he was
rebuild,
here, he tanked and he didn't even have draft picks.
Well, that
So
was
that's
different.
hella
Yo, Gary,
patient.
I agree. Yo, Gary, I agree with
The
you, but I
Donald
also
Sloan team,
feel like if
Shane
if the Nets
Larkin,
is gonna tank in 26, then I
Jarrett
agree
Jack.
with BK. If you're
listen,
gonna tank,
listen. Oh,
Yo,
y'all,
let
hold
me
on.
let me just
Y'all
say this.
talking,
Let me
y'all
say
talking
this,
about
and
tank
I'm
this
gonna go back
draft
on mute.
it
and
might
try
not
to
be
get
the way
AJ.
we doing it this year. It might be because the young talent can't get us enough wins. It's not going to be because
LM,
we're throwing games.
they're gonna have 3
LM.
rookie starters next year.
Yo, LM, they're
The
definitely
rookies is
It's an
throwing
not
games right
organic
the
now, bro.
thing.
rookies is
This what
not
I'm.
leading you to a third seed.
This all I'm
That's
trying
not
to say, right?
happening.
This all I'm trying to say. If we're going into a full rebuild, trade everybody. Then at this point, just trade
They're
everybody.
trying. They're trying, but they're not trading Cam Thomas. Cam Thomas is a part of the rebuild. He's
And that's
22
that.
years old. He's a part of the future. Same thing with Clowney. Clowney is 20 years
Yo,
old.
bro.
He's a part
Hey,
of the
yo,
future.
Pod, you think Cam
But
Thomas? Hold on, wait. Yo, Pod, I guarantee you, Cam don't like the fact that they're tanking now. So
Yeah,
you
he's
think
getting a
next year
max
he's gonna want
contract.
to
He'd
come
be
in?
fine.
Hold
He
on, wait.
doesn't
But you
care.
think next year he's gonna want to come in and tank again and
As
just
long
sit
as
on the
he got
If
his
fucking
that
bench?
was
contract,
if
he
that was
As
the
doesn't
long as
care.
he's
case,
getting
if
his
that
jump
was the
shot.
case, OKC should have traded Shea during their rebuild.
right.
Exactly.
Listen.
Fact.
Right.
Exactly.
All right,
But
OKC
Shea,
traded
but
let me
Shea
Shea was
get to
still
Hold
developing
BK.
on.
players
2
though.
BK,
years
I want to get to
after.
BK. BK's
Listen.
been patient. I want to
Go
get to
ahead,
John.
BK, bro.
BK and John, I want to give you guys, and then I got to wrap this. I got to end this in like 5 minutes. Go ahead, BK. Cam Whitmore, Cam
Oh,
Johnson. Tell us why he answered Cam Johnson.
well, like Cam, like I said, Cam Johnson gives you like some because if you look at a lot of players, they get disinterested being off the basketball. Like Cam Johnson can actually do both and thrive in those situations. That's why I'm actually wanting to keep Cam Johnson.
Now, BK, my question isn't who's better, right? My question is who fits this team better and this rebuild better. Explain why that's Cam Johnson, not Cam Whitmore.
It depends, man. I mean, if you want to like get like a guy, I guess Cam Whitmore, you would say, but I don't think Houston's giving him up though.
All right. I mean, they don't want to trade him up. They
Those
don't
are two
want to trade him.
different.
They don't want to trade him. And John,
I
know
don't
what
think
you're
they
saying.
would give Cam Whitmore, bro. I don't think they would give Cam Whitmore up for Cam Johnson because Houston, like Brooklyn, is also a young team. So why would you give up a young player
Because
to put with
Houston
another
Because
But
young
they
player?
have
that's my
other
you,
point.
you
players.
you you
Why
know
does
why,
Johnson
bro?
have
But I'm
such
gonna tell
high
you why. Because
value?
the
If he's not
Rockets
worth
are
Cam
ahead of
Whitmore.
schedule, bro. Everybody
Slay,
got to
Oh yeah,
understand that the
absolutely.
Rockets are ahead of schedule. So they one number two away from making
Ooh.
some real noise. And Jalen, they don't really trust Jalen
Yo,
Green
Reed,
like
I
that.
agree
Agree.
with that.
They're much
I
closer than
yo,
people think.
yo,
Like
Reed,
They
I
much
actually want
closer to
Jimmy
where
Butler.
OKC already is, bro, than anything, bro.
No,
I'm telling you.
yeah.
They're
yo, Reed, I
second in the
actually
West.
want Jimmy Butler to go to Houston for real. If he go there, I
No,
think they
the
go
They're
even
problem
not
is
better.
they
taking
don't
Jimmy
want
Butler.
to pay Jimmy Butler all that money. They rather get somebody that's on contract right now, so that way they could get him for cheap and they could just use him
Yep.
as an extra shooter. Bro, all they really got, they got the same shit Houston got. They got wild defense and wild defenders, but they only got one number one. They don't trust Jalen Green like that. They don't. That's why they need another veteran up in there, bro, to get everybody else right. That's why they signed Van Vliet. That's why they signed Derrick Brooks. That's why Ime Udoka's up in there, bro. Got them niggas
How you
playing
think
defense.
Brandon Ingram will look in Houston, Leaf? How you think Brandon Ingram will look in Houston?
John,
I'm just throwing him
Brandon
out there.
Ingram won't look good because they want. But Ime wants you to play defense. Ime wants you to put effort out on the court, and he ain't gonna do that. He ain't doing that, bro. Like all he want to do is get the ball and score, bro. That's his ID. And your ID makes you who you are in the league, bro. Like if you got that ID, bro, then Ime is not messing with you, bro. He's not
I
the type
think
of
they
player
want
that you want.
KD.
I haven't heard from Jonathan yet. Jonathan, Cam Whitmore, Cam Johnson, who fits this team where we are better currently?
Of course, Cam Whitmore fits the timeline. Heck, all the process we talked about hypotheticals for Cam Johnson fit the timeline. At the end of the day, guys, for those that want to keep him here, he had a solid 3 months out of his whole career. That's no reason to keep this guy as a future third piece next to a star. At the end of the day, he's going to become a watered-down version of Klay Thompson as he gets old, because mostly he shoots the three. This individual offensively happening because he's on a bad team right now. If he goes to OKC, he's going to shoot a lot of threes. You're probably going to see less of the individual offense. Remember that, guys, when you're thinking about keeping him or not keeping him. People that want to get rid of him, it's to get as much value as you can back for him and move forward to rebuild. That's the plan. To go against it at this point, it doesn't make any sense.
BK, who's got a higher ceiling? Cam Whitmore, Cam Johnson?
Cam Whitmore.
All right, I think you're being reasonable about Cam Johnson saying. I appreciate that, BK. So
About
I guess
time.
my last question is if almost everyone here almost unanimously agrees that Cam Whitmore is a better fit, why is Sean Marks not getting this deal done?
Well, the thing is, like I said, like I told you yesterday, Cam Whitmore is more of a reality coming in the off season and coming in the next year, bro. We talked about it with Kaminga because we already know the Warriors ain't got no real plans for signing him on the dotted lines. And Cam Thomas, we could basically re-sign Cam Thomas after his restricted deal for cheap, bro. Like the most he gonna get is still 100, but that's still a cheap deal, bro. That shit is a happy meal in the NBA with the money that we gonna get off the books, bro. If we get Claxton and then Cam Johnson off, bro, off the books, bro, before the trade deadline, the cap space we gonna have in coming into next season is gonna be crazy. We could resign some of these restricted players, bro, to like minimal $100 million deals, probably 90 at the most for Kaminga, probably Cam Whitmore, bro. Like we could probably just pick him up in the offseason, and then that whole maybe. And you know what? I gotta walk it back. Maybe that AJ Devancy shit might be a reality because we might be playing a whole lot of young players, bro. Like next year,
That's what
then
Bob's
we playing veterans because
Yo,
we don't
Leaf,
have no
why you don't
veterans in
just
our
listen
future
to me?
until we get the young players, until we get the young talent that's gonna be our main core. Then we're gonna get they're gonna get the vets to get them right and to complement them. That's
Hey,
how
yo,
Houston
Gary, let
did
me
it.
ask,
That's
All
how
right, I gotta
Detroit
wrap
did
this,
it,
guys.
and
I
that's
gotta
how
wrap.
Why
Listen,
y'all
I
don't listen?
gotta
That's
wrap
exactly what
this. I
I've been
appreciate
saying.
everyone.
yo, Gary, let
I
me
gotta
ask
wrap
you this
this.
one last
Yo,
I
question.
gotta wrap.
Gary,
Go ahead.
45
Appreciate
minutes.
you, Gary.
45 minutes
I
more.
don't got 45 minutes. I gotta wrap
I'm
this. I
joking. I'm
appreciate
joking.
Yo,
everyone.
Gary,
I
joking,
got you,
man.
BK.
who do you
Go
feel is
ahead.
Later,
the better
Gary.
fit,
Thanks for
Gary?
having me up.
Cam Whitmore or Jonathan Kaminga?
Well,
Out of
Kaminga's
them
more
two.
proven. I like Whitmore. He's a better scorer, but like if you say you can only have one right now, I'm taking Kaminga over Whitmore based on what they've done.
And the reason I ask is because if Golden State and Houston both offered that deal, like if Houston said we'll offer Whitmore for Johnson, Golden State said we'll offer Kaminga on Golden State at the same time, deadline. You picking Kaminga?
Well,
I'll take
Kaminga's on
Whitmore.
an expiring deal, so I'm taking Whitmore because I got Whitmore.
That
Kaminga's
more control. You got more
Kaminga's
control.
retired.
Okay, yeah.
He's on an expiring deal. I would rather have
Okay.
Whitmore, but I'm getting Whitmore for way cheaper. All right,
Okay,
I gotta
fair
wrap this,
enough.
guys.
Yo, Gary,
January
salute, man.
18th.
Salute to the panel, man.
Salute. I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all.
Nah, that's what's up. Nah, that's one of you.